first one is the easiest. So we're going to start A major, which is A, C sharp, and E. We're going to use our pinky, 12, ring finger 11, index finger 9, 10 with our middle, 9 with our index, pinky with our 12. And we're going to downstroke all of it and upstroke it back. That's going to be the new technique if you're not familiarized with sweeping. One more time slow. Now a little bit faster. And faster. For the rock guitarist, you can see that I'm not doing it with a distortion. Distortion kind of masks mistakes. So it's good to practice it clean, but that doesn't mean you can't do it distorted as well. So you should actually practice it both ways. But clean is a good start. That way you can make sure you don't have any extraneous noise. Okay, we're going to go straight to minor. We're going to do A minor in that same position. It's going to be pinky for 12, middle finger for 10, index finger for 9, 10, middle finger, index finger on 8, and pinky on 12. And then the same thing backwards. So the concept is we're going to be doing that the whole video. Just different kinds of arpeggios that you won't find. Well, some of these you'll find in books and some of these you won't. And I wanted to make a video that had kind of like a little syllabus of every arpeggio possibility you could use in a lot of different styles of music. So let's play this slow A minor. One more time slow. Faster. And a little faster. Okay, so that's the first level one. The next scale, that would be the second obvious scale for a jazz musician to play over D minor 7, would be D jazz melodic minor. And those notes are going to be D, E, F, G, A, B, and a C sharp. So this time we're adding a C sharp to the mix. And that gives you kind of a little bit of a mysterious sound. But it's a very usable sound, and in terms of jazz, pretty much all the jazz musicians worship the god of melodic minor. If they were to have to go to a temple, they would go to the melodic minor temple. So, I mean, guys like, Train, Bird, Miles, all those guys used melodic minor. So it's definitely a color that you need to add to your arsenal. Is it found in other styles of music? Not as much. Generally, it's found in jazz and jazz fusion. Obviously, it'll be found in classical music. Guys like Mozart even used it. But they used it differently than a jazz musician. That's the only difference. Okay. I want to talk a little bit about master chords before we conclude this chapter in terms of these pentatonics. If you play A minor pentatonic, that's the master chord you're playing. It's an A minor 11 kind of sound without the ninth. playing A major pentatonic, you're playing kind of like an A major 6 kind of sound. And if you're playing A minor pentatonic natural 6, you're playing a minor 6 kind of sound, or a D9. It's actually like a D9 arpeggio. So you could use it over a 4 chord in a blues. Let's say in an A blues, you could play minor pentatonic or a major pentatonic or the blues scale. And then for the D chord, the 4 chord, you can use minor pentatonic natural 6. Give that a shot sometime. So now we're going to talk about G13 and the scale choices I would do over it. Well, G13 is comprised of G, B, D, F, root 3rd, 5th, minor 7th. We have an A, which is the 9, C, which is an 11, and E, which is the 13. Now, this 13 chord that I play doesn't have the 9 or the 11, which kind of frees me up to add extensions that are altered, like sharp 9, flat 9, and sharp 11. But technically, could I play an E flat against that G13? Yes, I could, as long as I resolve on another chord tone like G, B, D, and F. Okay? So we're going to start off with G Mixolydian. And here we go. We got G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. And once again, you would practice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minor 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minor 7, 1, 2, 3, and then you would say, okay, well, what's that arpeggio? 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, because we already identified the intervals. And then you improvise and try to resolve on one of those. You're going to try to end on one of those. That's when you start creating your own lines. You start improvising.